Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video. I got a bunch of shit happen. I got Trojan worm or whatever, and the computer was fucking incredibly slow. Um, I actually went over to my mother's once and got to check out a couple of videos. But anyway, um, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this here. It's probably gonna be edited, so bear with me. Um, I might do a lot of cutting because I'm not sure how to do this, but I know that I want to tell you guys because I think that my subscribers are understanding subscribers, and at least I hope so. And I don't have any beef with any of you. I don't think. Um, and I'm trying to avoid people from saying negative things about this because I might snap. And this is not just here on YouTube. I mean, at work and everything. My dog died, and he died on Monday, and he's old. I mean, he was. I've had him since. See, I'm 29. I'm almost 30. I'll be 30 in November. And I had that guy for, since I was 15. I think 14 or 15. So I mean, and but I feel guilty about it because I mean I don't know if it was the heat that did it or if it was just because he was old. I mean, and he wasn't outside for too long. It was incredibly hot that day, but I had to go to work, and I know he had to go outside and do his thing, so I hooked him up on his chain and off I went to work like I've done all summer so far, and I got a call that he died, like an hour or two later. So I don't know. It's so tough too because he was my everyday thing. Like he was old and he stunk and he pissed everywhere. And he'd shit once in a while. He threw up. All that stuff because he was old. He couldn't handle all the stuff that he used to be able to do. So most of the day I would holler at him, go lay down. Go lay down. I find myself yelling at my cats now to go lay down, and then obviously I remember that they're cats and they don't work that way. So this is more like a personal vlog thing, or whatever. I want some sort of closure on this, from myself to myself. But I also want you to see that whatever more emotional side of me, I guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna bawl on here. I'm not gonna cry, but the past few days I have cried. I have. It feels like honestly, I've cried more over this than I did about grandparents passing away. And I suppose it's because he was with me most of my life. I mean, except for when I turned 18, well, 17, 18. I wasn't around, and I was a fuck up, and I was running around, drinking and partying and shit like that. But I always saw him, and then after I started to grow up a little more, my dad took care of him for those 4 or 5 years there, and after I did, enough growing up, or at least, to where my dad thought I did, I think that's what was the deal. I got him. I got my dog, and so I had him after that, and we settled down, me and my wife, it's really tough. This is incredibly tough to deal with. And I don't know, maybe if you guys have lost a pet, that meant that much to you, but I mean, he was the shit. I mean, early on when I was a kid, it was cool because when I moved to where we moved to, we got a dog when I was like 12 or 13. And that dog didn't make it for more than a year or two. Yeah, he had cancer, and we had to put him to sleep. But I didn't see that, I didn't see him die. So I cried, but, it wasn't as personal as this because I actually had to bury my dog. I had to handle all that stuff. And I don't know. I won't ever own another one. I know that. I will never own another dog because I don't want to have to do this, like say I get another dog that lives for 15, 16 years again, when I'm older and I have to do this again. No, I can't. I will not be able to handle that again. I didn't think he was going to die. That's the hardest part about this. I mean, I'm sitting here now, and now is the time, at night. Well, you don't know, but right now it's night. Okay, I just got off work, pull up the driveway, and normally, I'd let him outside, and we'd go and we'd sit, and I'd pet him, until whatever, and we'd fall asleep on the couch or whatever. And he was one of those cool dogs that would like rest his head, like rest his head on you or whatever. Uh, he wasn't purebred anything. He was purebred mutt. I think he was a cocker spaniel and a terrier mix, or maybe Sheltie or collie. I don't know. I'll somewhere in here I'll put a photo up so you can see what he looked like. I had video of him, but I ended up deleting that for more memory card space. I wish I hadn't. It'd be kind of cool to see him live. Uh, yeah, I don't know, man. I hope you guys don't think I'm an idiot for this, but he was a huge part of my life. And this is just so fucking tough. It's getting easier, I guess, as the week goes along, but this is the tough time right now at night, when normally I would be kicking it with him, and I'm not now. So I should be happy right now because, he's not suffering, but there's this other part of me that just thinks about, like, what the hell was it like for him the last few seconds. I mean, people don't think, I mean not all people, but there are people who don't like dogs, and think that they're stupid and they don't have any kind of emotions or memories or thoughts or whatever. They just think they're like a dumb thing that runs around and does whatever it wants. But that's not true. People who own pets for a long period of time, or animal lovers just in general, know that creature is like an extension of you. It's like a piece of you. So I feel like I lost like half of me because it's half my life. Literally half of my life is buried in my backyard now. And yeah, look at me, man. Like, this is just so fucking insane to have to not have him here. Just continue my life without my little buddy. It's like back and forth. Just think about good shit and then think about how it ended.